Good morning, beautiful person. Greetings from snowy Winnipeg. I am so excited that we've had snow and I can walk. And tomorrow I'll probably run because the ice is all covered up. It is quite a bit colder, but that's okay. As somebody says, there's no bad weather, there's only bad clothes. And I am blessed to have good clothing. So, my name is Hadassah Vitar. I am a life coach and a wellness advocate, and I help beautiful people like you choose life. And what do I mean by that? So my mother passed away at the age of 69 from complications of diabetes, and she never got to see my kids grow up. And it wasn't because she didn't know how to take care of herself, because of course she did. We all do. We're grown-ups. Hi, Jen. Thanks for hopping on. Oops, let me try not to fall here. And, whoops, I can't see the edge of the sidewalk. I should be a little bit more careful, but I'm still going to keep talking. Hopefully you won't see me fall. So, where was I? Talking about my mom. That's right. She knew how to take care of herself, and in the end she did, but it was too late, and all it did was give us a few more years with her before she passed away. So I don't want that to happen to me, and I don't want that to happen to you. And that is why I'm here every day, except 6, talking to you. So today I wrote Mind the Gap. That's the topic for today. I'm listening to Marie Forleo's book, Everything is Figureoutable, as I walk. And she's talking about that gap between our ambition and our ability in the beginning. And she's actually quoting Ira Glass, which is kind of cool, talking about how when we first start doing something, the reason we do it is because we have an ambition, we have an idea, we see people who are doing it well, and we're like, I want to do what they're doing. I'll have what she's having. But here's the thing, that person has probably been doing this for a long time, and they've had the opportunity to hone their craft. They've fallen, they've stood up, they've done all the things that we have yet to do if we're starting out on this journey. And we have to realize that for the first maybe even couple of years as we're working on this thing, whether it's an artistic endeavor or a podcast or videos or a business or life coaching or whatever it is that your heart desires to do in this world, in the beginning you're not going to be very good at it. It doesn't matter how much talent you have. If it's something that's worth doing, it's something that's worth practicing. Now, if you're a perfectionist, you're going to say, well, if I can't do this perfectly right away, I'm obviously not meant to do it because I'm not a natural. I hate that word. And you just stop doing it and you go do something else. Well, that's fine if it's something that you didn't really want to do, but if it's really the thing, if it's really your thing, the thing that you were put on earth to do, to make the world a better place, it's a crime to drop it just because you're not, Marie Forleo right away. You know what? Marie Forleo wasn't Marie Forleo in the beginning either, if you take my drift. She was always Marie Forleo, but she wasn't the kind of accomplished influencer she is now. So it's really important to have compassion for yourself. And the reason I said mind the gap is that she led off the section talking about this with, you see it on all the underground stations in London. It says mind the gap so that you pay attention and you don't fall into the space between the platform and the train. You have to mind the gap. You have to pay attention and step appropriately. So the same is true with all these things that we want to do. You have to mind the gap between the vision that you have of who you're going to be and what you're going to do. I mean, my vision is I'm going to be a millionaire in my company, and I am going to do a huge amount of good in the world, and my philanthropy will be legendary. That's my vision. I'm not there yet, but that's not a reason to not even try, to say, well, I don't have the skills that are required to be a millionaire in this profession just yet, so I shouldn't try. No, that is absolutely the wrong attitude. What I'm doing is working, learning, paying for coaching, doing all the things that I need to do in order to become that vision that I have. So not so much what I'm going to do as who I'm going to be. Hi, Sandy. Nice to see you. Thanks for jumping on. So I just wanted to exhort you, that's a big word. I wanted to ask you to remember to mind the gap between your aspiration and your ability in the beginning of your journey, or even in the middle of your journey if it's a big vision like becoming a millionaire in this industry. That's a big vision. So that's okay. Have compassion for yourself. Progress, not perfection. Marie says that one of her students had it tattooed on her forearm. So, yeah, I hope this was helpful. If it was, I would love it if you would like, share, comments, do all the things that allow the social platforms to spread this message far and wide. If you think it's something that people should pay attention to, minding the gap and not giving up on things just because they're not instant experts. So, yeah, and in this stressful time, sorry, I was just waving at a car that very kindly stopped to let me go. In this stressful time, there's a lot of things we can do to reduce the stress that we're under. And definitely self-care and self-compassion are part of it. But I have a list of 13 things, count them, 13 things that I love to help reduce stress. So if you would like that list, just drop me a message and I'll be thrilled to send it to you. So you have a great day. Remember, I love you, and I'll talk to you again tomorrow. Bye.